Welcome to Algarve Unlocked, and now we're filming about 50 towns in the Algarve, from the smallest to the largest. We've done 5 already that are marked in red on this map: Salema, Burgao, Paderna, Alt and Alcoting, and this week we're honing in on one of the more unusual towns, which is situated on an island. Hello, Culatra Island. Now, it's roughly 7 kilometers long. It's got no cars, and it's made up of 3 villages: Kulatra, Hangares and Farol. Kulatra has about 750 permanent residents, Hangares about 100, and Farol 80, because it's more of like a tourist spot. We'll visit each of them now. But firstly, I want to introduce you to Paulo from Algarve Wow. He runs boat tours out of Farol Marina, and his team, himself, and his family are just super special. You'll see. But how do you get to Culatra Island? Well, ferries leave from the dock near Farol Marina regularly. The other main access point is Olhão Ferry Terminal, just to the east of the iconic Olhão Market. Private water taxis abound, and you can find their phone numbers all over the place. However, the best way to get to Culatra Island is with Paulo's Algarve Wow company. Now, we did. Hey Paulo, how's it going?
Hello, how are you?
Alright, and you?
I'm fine, thanks.
So what are we going to do today?
Well, we're going to cruise the Ria Formosa for a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're going to go and try and check out Ilha de Kulatra, and then there's 3 settlements on Ilha de Kulatra we're going to look at. But the problem is, weather's not so good, but I'm sure it'll clear up. It'll clear up, right?
But it's very nice like this because we just had over 40 degrees the previous days so this is wonderful today.
Perfect.
How are you?
I'm good. Another Nick.
Another Nick. And
you are?
Paulo. Very nice to meet you.
G'day, Nick.
Good day, sir. How you doing?
Ferry back there comes from Olhão, about 45 minutes to Kulatra fishing village, and then Farol, the lighthouse village, which is the southmost point of Portugal.
Hey.
Hey!
What do you think they fish?
They go out, that's a big fishing boat. They go probably for sardines and mackerel.
Okay. And they go far. Do you think they go far?
They'll go a few miles off the coast.
They don't go down to Morocco.
No.
Nick is hard at work helping our clients relocate with the assistance of Duarte, and we're welcoming another team member soon, which is really exciting. Check out algarveaddicts.com if you'd like some help moving to the Algarve. But our mission on Culatra Island right now is to get a feel for the place, speak to a few people, and most importantly, get a coffee. This is Neuza here, right?
This is Neuza. She makes fantastic cakes. The most famous one is called Jesuita. Jesuit. Traditionally, it's a cake from the north, but the lady, she married a guy from Kulatra, and she lives here. So she started doing this cake for these in the Algarve, which is quite unusual.
Cool.
But it's,
let's go get some.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's closed.
Kulatra is a small fishing village on a barrier island in Portugal's Ria Formosa lagoon. It's home, as I said, to around 750 residents, and it was settled in the early 20th century by fishermen from nearby towns like Olhão and Fuzeta, and they were drawn here by rich waters and natural shelter from the Atlantic. Now, most houses were built informally, and the village had zero electricity until the 1980s. Today, it's still a working community where people make a living harvesting clams, trapping octopus, and fishing with traditional boats. Monthly incomes vary, but many earn between 800 and 2,000 euros a month, depending on the season and the catch. Some residents are also turning to ecotourism and sustainable aquaculture, which would be like oyster farms and things like that. With EU support, the village is legalizing housing and embracing green innovations like solar panels and electric boat charging. Kulatra isn't a resort, it's a real resilient place, a living example of how a small island community can adapt, survive, and protect its way of life. Dude, been looking for what is that?
It's like an acai.
Nice. There are about 10 restaurants on the island, but as I mentioned, this place is more of a locals hangout than Farol is, which we're going to get to soon. But there's still some good spots for food, mostly clustered around the northern side of the island. There is a delegation of local government here, a strong residents association, a small post office, a library, and a Red Cross post. And also there's a small government-run medical clinic. Okay, so as you heard, we're just kick-starting and heading off to Hangares. So we just finished up in Kulatra and heading off to Hangares. And then we're going to go to Farol for lunch.
Deixa eu lá ver se eu consigo. Está cheio.
What is this?
Está cheio. These are oysters.
Oysters!
Yeah, I'm gonna get some.
I think he's going to go and steal some oysters. You're going to go steal some oysters?
I'm not stealing oysters. I don't steal anything. Come on.
Just to be 100% clear, Paolo was not stealing oysters. He has an oyster supplier that he does these oyster tours just about every single day. And they've got a great relationship, so it's not a stealing, I promise. But we'll talk about oysters in a little bit when we get to eat those things. It's a little bit dramatic. Now, during World War I, this quiet stretch of Culatra Island was chosen as a seaplane base by the Portuguese Navy. It was built in 1917 for anti-submarine patrols and became known as the Hangar Center, or Hangares. Now, the first inhabitant, legend says, was Manuel the Werewolf, who lived in a wooden hut where the dunes meet the sea. And I'd imagine he's a pretty wild character, just sort of, hermiting out on these islands back in the day. Today, a miniature Telia T3 seaplane in Hangares is a small tribute to that forgotten aviation past. But can you imagine these guys landing here? And apparently it just got started to be built and it wasn't actually finished and it was never operational. So it was more of an idea than anything. And all during World War I. So since then, obviously quite a few people have started to live in Hangares. And it's not a very big community. The ferry doesn't even go here. So the ferry stops at Kulatra and then goes on to Farol. So you have to walk or get a water taxi. Let me show you a few spots on Farol, and then Nick and I need to eat. As you arrive on the island, Casinha dos Gelados, Caixa Aqui restaurant, and Alhambres Bar all vie for your attention. There is a mini market on the Lighthouse Road, and A do João restaurant is on the south side of the island. The Association is a restaurant bar just around the corner, and don't miss Marage Beach Bar a little further to the east. Two great beaches are right there, and if you need the maritime police, well, you won't need the police, but they're there. The rest of the buildings are all homes and rental homes. Enjoy, we're off to eat. So Nick, we're here on, where are we?
Farol Island.
Farol Island. So the
Do you know what that means?
Yes.
What does
Do
it mean?
you?
I know what it means.
That means that.
It means that.
Lighthouse. Okay, cool. So
You're going to stick some lighthouse music on.
you actually got married here, didn't you?
I did get married here 10 years ago.
All right.
This year. Crazy.
Congratulations,
huh?
bro.
Thanks, buddy.
It's it's quite a thing. So you know this island really well. We're going to get to be able to meet a few people who live here.
Yeah, hopefully if they've remembered, then we'll.
Nobody
chat.
could forget you, mate.
Well, whether they want to talk is a different ball. It's a different ball game. With a camera shoved in front of their face. I've grabbed like coffees.
That looks pretty funky. No name.
No name.
And then this as well. That's pretty funky. Oh, this is Kajiki. This is where Powell City is, isn't it?
See that house over there? The round one.
Which one?
The sort of roundy roof one, that one, with the big yellow ball outside of it.
That one there.
It's like the guy's just taken everything off the beach and it's inside his house. This is where we're at.
Sorry, what is that?
Restaurant Arjoal.
Ah, de João.
The front.
You all good there?
Yeah, all good. You? Yes.
Cheers.
I don't normally do wine for lunch, but yeah, cheers.
Didn't you have wine with Levy lunch?
Never. Let's play a game. Guess how much this lunch cost. There was two of us, bottle of wine, starters, which are clams, and then we had a big fish, or a sea bream, or dorada. Guess how much it cost. Answers in the comments. Come on, let's do this. Okay, so I'm here with Shinoka, who runs A do João.
A do João.
Who is João?
João is the founder of the restaurant. He is a very famous professional diver here on the island, and unfortunately he died 2 years ago. And we'd never changed the name because he was a dear person for everyone on this island. Okay. So we kept the tradition, and both my boss kept improved a little bit, but kept the tradition of the fish, the local things, that sort of thing. Keep happening like the founder.
I just want to say one thing, that fish was fantastic. You gave us a dorada and it was
yes.
amazing. It was really nice. But now I wanted to ask you a question. So what's it like? You live on the island, right?
Yes, I lived here for 10 years, and then my boss decided to close the restaurant for the winter, and we decided not to, we stay here for the 7-8 months. Then we close, we go to our own lives for 4 months.
So what's it like? You have no continent, you got no mercado, you got nothing.
Well, we have a supermarket for the basic essentials, but on the days off we go to the mainland. I don't go very often to the mainland. I usually stay here on the island, do the best, the beach, the beach bar, the sunset parties, that sort of thing. And then for 4 months during winter time, I go to the city, do the winter things. Travel, eat meat.
Eat meat, there's no meat here.
No, there's meat, but we don't. We like. I try to live local.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Awesome. And as far as the island goes, there's a lot of push towards environmental sustainability.
Yes.
Are you a part of that at all?
I'm not, well, I try to be. We're not trying to take more than requested.
No.
We live from the fish, so it's very complicated. There is never enough fish, but when there's fish, everyone wants the best one. But we try to make it what's possible, and try to sell the fish, especially during their season. If it's sardine season, we do sardine. If we can do the other fish. So it's sea bass, we do sea bass. We're always changing everything. So, and the local chefs from inside the river, if there's not proper to sell, when the temperature of the is too high, we cannot have the local clams or the razors. We don't sell. We don't buy from the other places.
Okay, so it's all local,
yes,
from the Ria Formosa?
Yes, from the Ria Formosa.
And the fish, where do they fish? Outside in Algarve?
Probably the smaller boats around here.
Yeah.
For the sardines and the mackerel and the tuna, we buy from the boats that catch sardines. Tuna must be always from Tunibet. There's an agreement, and it's one of the best here on the island. So always from the same company whenever there's available. It starts in May and finishes in September, October. No more tuna for the clients.
But for example, the fish here, do you get it you walk down to the docker in the morning and get it, or do they deliver it?
There's a middle person that gets the fish in Olhão for us to buy with the ticket. Everything must be with the factura, with for the taxes.
Perfect. So it's fresh from Olhão?
Yes.
Excellent. Great, well thank you so much.
No,
I really
you're more than
appreciate
welcome.
So Nick, what's cool about Marage?
It's just, it's a lovely, just laid-back bar. It's owned by a family. There's two sisters, and now one of the daughters has taken it over. Every year they repaint the outside. There's always a theme for it, but it's just a wooden beach bar, literally on the beach. Cool vibes, and just a little slice of heaven, really.
Nossa!
Busy, Nick?
Yeah, it's good.
So where's your lady?
I don't know, maybe she's hiding out the back.
What?
Look at the colour of the water today. I might get a can of Coke for the road. Do you want to drink for the road?
Let's have a can of Coke.
Yeah. Full fat or diet?
Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
How you doing, buddy?
How you doing?
Good. So this is the association. They've actually upped their game in recent times. There's more of drinks and cocktail vibes, but they do quick food like burgers and snacks, and it's good. It's good. Next to the park, you've got kids. And the shop. There's a little shop just around the corner, so it's all kind of interlinked.
Do you think all these homes here are just holiday homes? I mean, I reckon the majority are, Nick.
No, I think it's become more comfortable to live here all the year round.
Yeah.
But it's still not easy. So there are definitely some fishermen and their families that live here all year round.
Would you live here all year round?
No. I mean, in one side of me says yes, the dream. What a wicked dream! But I think I'd miss the mainland too much.
Yeah, I think it's like stop the world, I want to get off kind of thing. And yeah, you could do your own thing if you're a poet and an artist and you needed your alone time. But for general, normal, average living?
No, just a week, 2 weeks of the year, maybe a month if you're really chilled. But get to know the locals, find somewhere to rent and rent it for that time and then just enjoy it. Because it doesn't feel like you're in Portugal. I've always said it feels like being in Central America or somewhere completely different.
I think it feels like being in Portugal in the 90s or the 80s.
Do you?
Yeah, I think it feels like old Portugal.
It's just maybe it's your age.
Yeah, it is my age. I was here in 1991 and this is like it. Culatra was like this.
Yeah. But it's I don't know, there's no cars on the island, so the moment you get here, your shoulders drop. It's just a little oasis.
Yeah.
And 20 minutes from mainland.
Paulo! Wait! I think we almost missed the boat, man. These guys are running away. They've got their music pumping and their bikinis on. Sorry we're late.
It's okay. No worries.
Because you're on camera, you can't be angry. Oh, you got a good thing going here. You do this every day.
Almost every day at this time of year, but in July and August, yes, 2-3 times a day.
What a life!
I have full day tours, seeing the rock formations, caves and secluded beaches, which is coming basically from Portimão all the way here.
That was Paolo just discussing his tours, so check him out on algarvewow.com and his other boat, Ria Formosa boattours.com.
Really? You don't like oysters?
I do not like this.
Ooh.
Alright. Alright, bottom down the hatch,
Bon
man.
appetit.
Ew!
Nice? Best oyster ever.
Really good.
Lemon.
Tabasco.
A bit more.
Tabasco and shallots.
Oh, what a waste.
Drop the oyster
If you
on the
didn't-
floor. Oh,
No. Stroke.
5-second rule. What's it?
And
Steak
this
without
was
chewing.
this is very good.
It's well, you.
Yeah. It's not like any other
You have
oysters
to
I've
chew
had. Yeah. We're all watching.
Let's see your face afterwards. Yum yum.
We need the eyes. We need the eyes off.
Really nice.
We need the eyes. So the eyes telling the truth.
It's really good.
What was that?
Nix.
This one is next.
Nix.
Yeah, 40s.
You actually filming yourself? You just checking.
Okay, cool.
Chew it.
Chew it.
Chew it. And
It's better go down here.
It doesn't taste like chicken.
it tastes even better than chicken.
It tastes like salty water.
Well,
I didn't think it was salty. I didn't think it was salty at all.
It was a bit salty.
you're still chewing it. Come on, down the throat.
If you swallow, it's easier. It just goes down really easy.
It's like worse than medicine.
Come on, buddy. Nature's aphrodisiac. Come on.
What? Still,
Wow.
you have to chew or you're gonna eat.
You know, this is my one
Yes.
editorial right for this
Do not
video,
chew
is that
it.
this is in.
Come
You
on,
like-
Nick.
It's going to
It
be like
takes
4
too, it
minutes.
takes too long, man.
4 minutes, come on.
No, it will not. It will not.
Chew it,
But you have
swallow
to
it,
try.
chew it, swallow it.
Swallow it.
Ah! That's
Well done,
disgusting!
buddy, well done.
Oh man, that's horrible.
The best oysters in the world are here at the Ria Formosa Natural Park.
And I don't like them.
I know. I don't know how you don't like them. For oyster tasting, once, and I got 12. I opened the 12 oysters, and then I asked at the end, "Well, would you like more?" And they said yes. So I got 12 more, and I shucked the 12. And at the end, I asked them, "Do you want more?" They said yes. I finished with I don't know, 54 or something, 56 oyster shucked. And just for them, I didn't eat any.
We finished off with a few dates just to clear one's palates, especially mine, and then headed back from Farol to Farol Marina. But first, Paul, thank you so much.
Thank you. It
was
was wonderful having you on board.
Man, you were the most amazing host. I really appreciate
thank
it.
you.
It was a fantastic day. So yeah, I hope the video works. And,
Let me show my eyes.
Yeah.
The video, you haven't seen
Cheers,
it.
thanks.
Funny eyes.
Alright, well that's it for this week, but thank you so much for following along and watching this video. Next week we're going to go down to one of the Algarve, and actually one of Portugal's most famous tourist destinations. It's actually a little village, it's very, very small. There are a few people who live there, so it does qualify for our Algarve Unlocked series. So here's a quick clue. Now don't forget, on Wednesday, every Wednesday, we release a video podcast where we interview somebody, and this week we're actually having a meetup on Wednesday as well. So if you're in the Algarve, come and join us in Tavira this month. We do one every month, one in the Western Algarve, one in the Central Algarve, and one in the Eastern Algarve. Alright, and we'll see you next week. AlgarveAddicts.com. We'll see you next week, but if you need any help relocating to the Algarve, click through to our website, AlgarveAddicts.com. We offer tours, immigration assistance, long-term rentals, and we can buy your house.